Hey, Chem 2B. We are now in week 4. Can you believe it? It feels like it's going by so fast. I want to start off by expressing how proud I am of you guys. I know it's not easy taking chemistry online, especially Chem 2B. It's rough, and I know that. I'm sorry. I am doing everything I can to be here for you guys. Just some quick announcements. I'm in my new house, as you can probably see with boxes behind me. Packing sucks, but unpacking is probably 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. But my cats have moved in, so you will be hearing them voicing their opinion. Let's see what's going on. So this week we are doing chapter 14 and finishing chapter 15. The only thing due this week is one lab. It's more of an introduction lab to acids and bases. And then all the lecture videos are posted, so they're there for you for this week and next week. But week 6 is also midterm number 1, chapters 12 through 15. So you have next week to finish up the stuff from chapter 14 and prepare and chapter 15. So next week you have a lab, the chapter homeworks and quizzes, and of course the discussion boards. And then week 6, there will be some chapter 16 lecture, but again, you have midterm 1 and the titration. Chapter 16 is, again, a 2-week chapter. For those of you that are not familiar with how I structure the midterm online, I wanted to start by giving you information. If you had me last semester, it's going to be the same type of thing. So the midterm is a mix of multiple choice and short answer. So the multiple choice section is roughly, it's almost a 50-50 breakdown of the points. The short answer tends to be worth a little bit more overall than on the multiple choice. You'll be able to see your scores right away after you take it, and then it is a separate portion from the short answer. So you can take them both at different days, different times, whatever works for you. You have the entire week, so you will have all of week 6 to take your midterm up till Sunday at midnight. Okay. The short answer portion, you'll have the prompt or the question. Usually it's math. It's more of involved calculations that you need to do. There are times when I ask you to explain a concept to me as well. And then there'll be a spot for you to reply. It's considered an essay question, but it's not really an essay, so don't freak yourselves out. So you can type in your answer there. You can even type in how you would solve it. But the other thing that I do is I leave a space at the bottom for you to upload your work. So it's an uploads part. So, you have your scratch paper or whatever it is that you do your work on, scan it or take pictures of it, put it all in one file. Please don't send me 5 separate files. Okay. If you have an iPhone, the Notes app has a built-in scanner into it, and it'll put everything into one document. And so then, boom, you upload it there for me, and I have it. So I prefer everything either in a PDF or a Word document. If you take pictures of your stuff, email them to yourself, and then download them on your computer, copy and paste them into a Word document, maybe 1 page per picture. And then you have that Word doc, and you can upload it. If you're still having problems, you can email me your work. That can be a little sketchy though, so you may have to follow up to make sure I got it, because sometimes the email acts up or your email gets lost in the fray when I'm trying to grade things, because I get God knows how many emails a day. Okay, so I really do prefer if you can upload it with the exam, but I understand things happen. So the reason that I do that is so I can give you partial credit. Okay, so if I don't have work from you and your answer is wrong, I can't give you any points. 0. But let's say you send in your work and I'm looking at something and you did everything right except at the very end, maybe you added something wrong or it was just something really trivial, then you might only lose like half a point or something. Okay, I don't punish too much, and I look for places to give you points. So never, 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 never leave anything blank. Okay? At least attempt the question. Show me some type of work. Show me where you're thinking. So that way I can find pity points. I will give plenty of pity points just for trying. Another thing, if in the short answer, let's say your answer from question 1 is needed for question 2, for like it's another part or something. If your answer from number 1 is wrong, but then you need it for question 2, but you did everything right for question 2, and your answer is correct for, considering, your answer that you get is correct with that number from question 1, I will give you full points. I won't take anything off. Okay, so if you ever took an AP test, same type of thing. So, okay, let's say, number 1, maybe you tried, but you can't get an answer, something's not working. So you go to number 2 and you go, okay, if my answer to number 1 was 5, this is how I would do number 2. And everything's right, you won't lose any points on number 2. Okay? So please, please, please try, even if the questions are related, okay. I'm not mean, I promise. Well, not usually. Depends. Okay, there's that. The other thing with the exams, you get 2 attempts. That does not mean, though, that you open up the multiple choice, write down all the questions, take a 0, open it up, and try again. Your final score is an average of your 2. So if you take a 0 to write down the questions and then retake it and get the full, 60 out of 60, you would end up getting a 30 out of 60 on the multiple choice because it's an average. Since you do get your score right away, a lot of students will go, okay, let's say I got a 55 out of 60. I'm going to go retake it so I can bring that up. The short answer also has that option for you as well. Not many students decide to do it, but some do. I like to have it available for. Okay, I am working on the homework video. It should be up either tomorrow, by tomorrow at the latest. I've been all over the place. It's 8 p.m. right now while I'm recording this, and I have sat down for the first time today. But please rest assured, I am trying to get that done for you ASAP. I think that about does it. Hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy, and I genuinely I can guys face to face, even if you're not my student. Okay, I think that's about it. I will see you guys soon.